Now, how we can actually help, I put that there and realized that actually all of those boxes effectively mean we can help at any point during the procurement process. But I left it in there just to emphasize that fact. We have people who've got, we've got accountants, lawyers, procurement experts, the technical guys, insurance guys, so that even if the transactor, the individual transactor at the authority themselves doesn't know, he should know a man who does know. That concept of having a pool at arm's length that you can actually access. I've gone flying through this, haven't I? My last slide, looking at the future, these are some of the issues that we're paying particular attention to in terms of the carbon agenda and ensuring that solutions are future-proofed in I guess, investigating, looking at reviewing the potential requirements under a carbon agenda for whichever government we're under next year. We're paying particular attention to renewable energy, trying to get the projects to ensure that they are capable of accessing, using, exporting heat as well as electricity. We've done a lot of work with the banks in ensuring that the project finance is there. There's a capacity, there's a capability, there's an appetite for said projects. We have network groups with them too. In fact, actually had 18 banks in a room last night talking about how the project pipeline, what we're hoping for, when they're going to come to market, to try and encourage the banks to line up, to know, to anticipate these projects coming to market. We're also not just working with the banks, but we're working with the contractors themselves as well to ensure that if project finance is slightly thinner on the ground than it was 2 years ago, that the contractors themselves are looking at innovative ways of funding their projects. I believe you've heard Covanta here this morning possibly talking about their approach to some of their funding suggestions. Again, we have more than that. We have several contractors actually trying to access corporate finance that allows them to not have banks involved at all. We believe there's a halfway house. We actually quite like the rigor that banks bring to the due diligence process. But really what we're trying to maximize for any deal is the flexibility, the opportunity that both contractor and local authority have to access, I guess, optimal funding arrangements.